Garbagemen if Reddit, what are your pet peeves about all of us? What can we do to make your job better? I've been out of the game for a few years, but I'll name 2 that really pissed me off. If you can afford to not use dollar store garbage bags, please do so. They tear super easy to and make a goddamn mess that I then needed to clean up. And don't then fill the bloody things with heavy cat litter. Second, broken glass goes in a taped up box, not the garbage bag. Noon likes getting stabbed by random glass hidden in a garage bag. I bought really cheap budget garbage bags. Outside very light loads of paper, not worth it. Don't park in no parking zones or right next to tight alleyway entrances/exits. Please put dirty diapers in garbage bags instead of leaving them loose in the can. We can't always collect mattresses, long pipes, pallets, etc. Please understand that we don't make those decisions. Some are made by our bosses, others by the laws of physics. Put your F***king needles in a goddamn sharps disposal container. Put your Fu***king needles in a goddamn sharps disposal container. Worked in a hospital as part of my civilian alternative service and one of the stations never put their needles into a fucking container. Got poked twice and didn't wanna go through the aftermaths of getting tested for all kinds of diseases again, so I told my boss and the station manager that I from now on refuse to take out their trash. My boss was unhappy because that meant that a permanent member of the staff had to do the dirty work since it's unreasonable for the station staff to bring their trash to the bin in the parking lot every day. Anyway, permanent staff member, upon hearing his new schedule addition, comes at me fuming, calling me a pussy for making him work more. I just waited for the inevitable to happen and what do you know, after only 3 days of picking up their trash, the permanent staff member poked himself with a needle that has not been put into a container. Yet I'm diabetic and use at least 3 needles a day. My doc told me at the very first meeting that I should put them into a hard plastic cola bottle or something, not those PET bottles. We got Merueg, which translates to Mutlippel-use bottles here in Germany, with a very thirsty hard shell. To me it's just a no-go to throw needles anywhere someone else could be poked by them. Joke's on him, he recommended a cola bottle to a diabetic, but hey. Maybe you can get a dedicated sharps container at your pharmacy. Mine asked me to move my cans from out from under the sweeping tree limb. I just did not even realize it was in the way. It was though. Moved my cans. Apologized. Thankful they take away my trash. How do they even know which houses to pick curbside trash from anyway? If I just put my store-bought trash can on the curb without signing up for daily pickup, how would the trashman even know I wasn't on the list? We have branded logos for the different devices available in our area. If you don't have their can, they don't pick up. We have a city collection. Part of our taxes. And really, if garbage was just piling up in our streets, it would probably ruin the property values, so this is a smart setup. We are each issued 1 garbage wheelie bin and 1 recycling wheelie bin. The wheelie bins are quite large. I create 1 or 2 bags of garbage each week, but the bins can hold 4 or 5 easily. We put them out at the curb on garbage day, which is once per week. And they get picked up. And I am happy for it. In NZ we have big recycling bins. In summer people will thoroughly clean them, fill them with water and use them as plunge pools. Technically it breaches our portable pool laws, which is pretty funny. Signing up for daily pickup? What is this? I'm from Canada where we get weekly or bi-weekly garbage pickup at all houses. Why do you have to sign up? Daily too? So confused. Depends on where you live. I grew up in the country in rural Midwest. We had to sign up for garbage pickup and use our own bins because otherwise the trucks weren't gonna come out to the middle of nowhere. My sister, who lives in town, granted the town only has 1,700 people in it, also had to sign up for trash pickup and get added to the route. Now I live in the suburbs and I still had to register with the city so that we would be billed for whenever we put trash out, but the house did come with branded/barcoded bins already and they still would have picked them up regardless, I think. I worked for a parks department for a time, and I was the one to empty the garbage cans in all of the parks in the city. It's not very big. Putting things like whole vacuum cleaners, drug stashes, garbage bag full of household garbage, dead things, broken glass, bulk frozen things, unfinished dairy-based liquids, aren't cool. Based on a warning that could have been a fine I got while living with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law lived with me. Use bags. Don't pour cat litter directly in the bin. Edit, it was her. She had the cat, but I got the warning because of her. I didn't do this shit. God damn guys, I guess I wasn't clear. As a cat owner, I cringe at this. How could you scoop the litter directly into a bin? Always use a bag. When I moved into my council house, the previous tenants had left cat litter in a tray across the yard, and the neighboring cats had soiled it and they had emptied cat litter into the recycling bin. The council didn't clean it up, so I had to. I had to get a trowel to get it from the garden, and while doing it some flicked up in my face when the trowel got caught on a root. Disgusting.